This is you.
Mm-hmm.
So who is your client? Who are you working with?
Well, groups in corporate.
Groups?
So, groups. So they will come 6 to 8 people.
Okay, oh, it's many, yes. Corporate. It's men and women, I guess.
Yeah. So they have a problem somewhere, maybe 2 people don't get along, and that, brings bad vibes to the whole department.
So the whole thing here is unclear and tangled in a way, tangled. How could they end up in this situation? What is wrong with our society that this could happen?
That we don't listen to each other. We don't talk. We just work. And corporate don't talk about feelings. It's not very common to talk about feelings.
The big misconception is that professionals don't talk about feelings.
Mm.
And I would just also dig in deeper. Why don't professionals talk about feelings? What's happening in our culture? What's happening in our society that professionals don't do that?
I think also it's about the stress. We don't really have time. I mean, if you sit down with someone and talk about feelings, it would take some time. It's easier just to go to your room and work.
So what I'm hearing partly is that our society values efficiency over emotions.
Yeah.
Isn't this the residue or what is still there from the Industrial Revolution?
Right.
Like a mechanical view of the universe?
Mm. Yeah. I mean, we don't, and at least in Sweden, people are not religious. We don't talk about God, or we don't talk about spiritual things, or and I think that's an underlying problem. I think if you meet them outside the office, they would speak about it.
Okay. Well, and so part of what I hear there is there's one of the cultural things that's going on is a separation between work life and private life.
Yeah.
Those things have become divided. I'm a different person at work than I am.
Yeah.
So it is as if they have their heart is outside the door.
Yeah.
So is it, could you say that the work life isn't as evolved as they are in private, that they are stuck in mechanical thinking?
Yeah.
So they are in a prison, in the corporate prison here, and the sun is shining outside, which is symbolizing where the heart and the light is and everything. And they are stuck in this prison and can't get out because for some reason somebody says professionals have to work like clockwork. Now we take this whole thing and put it over here and make them happy. It's still in the workplace, they still have to be efficient and stuff. But how do they look now?
Yeah, they look happier.
And now, are they maybe closer together or what?
I would say so, yes.
They are facing each other. He looks like he's happy about what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciation, is this one of the things that happen?
Yeah. And also more understanding for the other people.
I mean, you know what all the benefits are. It's no more sick leave. Or what's it called in English?
And I think also maybe he understands it's not just more money, it's better relationships, happier people. And he values that.
Okay. And how are you doing that?
Here's where the horses come in.
Okay, I'll draw a horse.
Well, why we have horses as teachers is because they don't value anyone. They have never a hidden agenda. And also people take advice from a horse in another way than they do from a person. And they slow down and they start to breathe. And the horse, of course, responds immediately.
This is staying with them, this feeling.
Yeah.
On a maybe, I don't know if it's a conscious level, but once they have experienced it, they have experienced it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Ingrid. Thank you, Anne, for volunteering.
Yeah.
So, Anne, maybe I'll just start with you. I'd love to hear, was there anything that jumped out for you as sort of a new piece of clarity or any insight from this process?
Yeah, I would say a lot, really, to see that they are separating their work life and their private life, and this where you put the wheels. Yeah, thank you, Ingrid. And now, I mean, I was so into it when we did it, so it was difficult to grasp, but now it looks really clear.
Yeah,
I think so.
Really, Ingrid, I resonated with all the parts of the process. I think this is a really beautiful, simple framework for people. Just so nice to see the kind of simplicity of what you've come up with. There's room for depth, but you've really mapped out the steps in a way that I haven't, and I just love it. The confused mind says no. And so it's the clarity. People get so misguided. They think, oh, the thing I need to get good at is selling and pitching. It's like, no, the first thing that we need to go deeper on is the clarity. What the hell is this? Who's it for? How do you do it? Why do you do it? All that stuff. When that's clear, the rest of the marketing is actually pretty easy. But this work that Ingrid is helping people do, this is where it starts. And it's very clear. I mean,